Let's return straight away to that breaking news of the last 20 minutes or so. A man has been arrested on suspicion of gross negligence manslaughter following the collision of an oil tanker and a container ship in the North Sea yesterday. These the live pictures from the coast, and you can see just on the horizon the tanker, and throughout the day they've continued to try to actually put out the fires. A crew member of the container ship, the Solong, is still missing following the crash, and the search has been called off. Well, let's go straight to our reporter Rowan Bridge, who's in Grimsby for us. And Rowan, tell us more about what the police have been saying.
Yes, as you were saying, Matthew, they put out a statement at about 3:30 this afternoon confirming that a 59-year-old man had been arrested on suspicion of gross negligence manslaughter following this collision yesterday, and there is a crew member missing still from the Solong who is now presumed dead. Humberside police have taken the lead on the criminal investigation into the crash yesterday. We also have an investigation going on by the Marine Accident Investigation Branch, but in terms of the criminal investigation, they say Humberside police are still working to establish the full circumstances of what has happened. They say they have appointed family liaison officers to liaise with the family of the missing man who is presumed to be dead. And they say that the person they arrested remains in custody while inquiries continue, and they continue to speak with all of those involved in the incident to establish fully what has happened. I suspect they will be looking at both the black boxes aboard the Solong and the Stena Immaculate, and also speaking to crew members of both vessels who managed to escape from the scene yesterday. They've been put up in hotels in the Grimsby area overnight and into today.
Rowan, is there any sort of indication, I know it's early, but how this collision actually happened? What are the people saying to you in terms of the agencies of how long it will take to get some sort of preliminary decision on that?
Yeah, I mean, I think they are working at this at speed, Matthew. I mean, the Marine Accident Investigation Branch had investigators down at the scene within a matter of hours, and I'm sure they will be looking to recover the black boxes from both ships to extract the data from there and interview the people who are on board both ships in terms of what has happened. We don't have a timeline at the moment as to how long that investigation will take. A couple of other details, though, just to give you. We've had a statement in the last few minutes from Graham Stewart, who's the MP for Beverley and Holderness, one of the local MPs. He's put out a statement to his constituents with a few more details. He said that so far there is no sign of any heavy engine oil leaking from either ship, which is good news in terms of potential pollution and threat to marine life and wildlife. He also said that the Solong is currently about 3 miles offshore with a line attached to it, and none of the containers on board appear to have come off it. And also that the jet fuel that was on board the Stena Immaculate, there was 227,000 barrels. Most of that appears to have burned off. Now, if that all turns out to be true, that is hopefully more positive news in terms of the potential environmental impact of this crash, which is the other thing that clearly people are concerned about at the moment.
Rowan, thanks for the latest. And as Rowan was finishing that answer, let me tell you just the latest line from the police saying the man arrested remains in custody at this time while inquiries are still underway. So that's the latest on that breaking story.